Group 1 in the books, Dirt Draft Hot Laps, and there's a look at your fastest man of the first 8 on the speedway. Brent Marks, 12:3:44, so racetrack pretty quick, pretty sporty here in group number 1.
Anthony Macri, second quick. Brian Brown, third.
Corey Eliason, Justin Sanders, Dusty Zomer, Blake Kahn, and Tyler Esch. Your 8 cars that took time there in Group 1 as the Group 2 cars roll onto the speedway right now. There's the 7BC of Sunshine, Tyler Courtney out of Indianapolis, and the Clausen Marshall Racing NOS Energy Drink Z-Max, Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts, 7BC, 2-time winner here in USAC competition, 1 in the midgets, 1 in the non-wing sprint cars.
Rolling up alongside of him there from St. Helena, California, the Rico Abreu, Kerr Bagajanian Racing, El Bandito Yankee Tequila, Lucas Oil, Pepperjack Kennels, OstlerGroup.com, Toast Construction, Saddlehofer Construction, car number 24, that's Rico Abreu.
Tony, did you get any El Bandito samples?
No.
I went back there and Rico wasn't there, so I didn't know. I don't know if he has any samples or not.
I hear it's smooth, though.
Yes.
Maybe in Victory Lane, if he wins tonight,
we'll
get
maybe
a sample.
Maybe Chris will sample it for us. Let us know how it is. All right, cars firing here for Group 2. We'll continue with Parker Price Miller, the 9P, rolling into turn number 1, back in the family car for a few weeks now. PPM out of Kokomo, Indiana, the Chalk Sticks High Performance Lubricants Slade Shock Technology 9P.
From Arlington, Tennessee, the FSR Angler Machine and Tool, Estelle Truck Repair. Car number 23B, that's Brian Bell.
Working out of turn number 2, and the NOS Energy Drink number 17, driver out of Olive Branch, Mississippi. That's the NOS Energy Drink West Tennessee Expediting Hunt Brothers Pizza number 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
And in the middle of 1 and 2 now from Waco, Texas, the Bush's Chicken, EMI, Competition Suspension, Kaiser Wheels, Fisher Racing Engines. Car number 9, that's Chase Randall. Chase has been very close to Victory Lane a few times this season.
Just coming off the push truck, exiting turn 2 right now in the white 22. Driver from Knoxville, Iowa. In the Quality Traffic Control, Goodnow Promotions, Stivers Ford Lincoln entry, that's Riley Goodnow.
And rolling into turn number 1, the Wayne County winner from Elk Grove, California, the Finley Farms, Fulkins Brothers Trucking, JVI Group, HendrickCars.com, Durst FloRacing, GSR, car number 57, Young Money, Kyle Larson.
And Kyle was very happy to score that maiden victory in his own series. I think that meant a lot to him, and he echoed the same thing to Chris in Victory Lane, and see what he can do tonight. His first sprint car start here. He's run midgets here before, but first wing sprint car start here for Larson. Green flag, wind him up signal given for hot lap group number 2, 12:3:44 is the mark everybody's chasing here, set by Brent Marks in group 1. Alrighty, under the track record already. That's what we like to see. 12:080 for Larson. Nobody else really even close. Rico's second fastest at a 12:223, but Larson laying it down.
So it won't count for a track record, though, in hot laps. We'll have to see if he can back that up in qualifying coming up here in just a little bit. Capital Renegade qualifying.
12:080 for Kyle Larson. That is under the track record. Parker Price Miller jumped to second there to 12:173. That's flirting with the current track record. 12:223 for Rico, 3:39 for Sunshine, and Brent Marks 12:3:44. So top 4 in that group, or top 4 fastest, all from that group. So, well, I think if the track can hold on to this, we may have another track record on our hands here. That'd be a lot of fun. We had a great qualifying session at Wayne County. That was a lot of fun, a lot of quick times. Maybe on our way to that again tonight. We will wait and see. Halfway through Dirt Draft Hot Laps, Group 3 cars pushing onto the speedway right now. There's Cole Macedo in the 50-year shingles car. Home Pro Roofing entry. One of several cars that Cole will drive this year and has driven for the last couple of years.
Picked up a win in that car at East Bay.
That's right.
Early in the year. Brady Bacon alongside of him. Everybody's favorite from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. The Macho Man, the Dahmer Powertrain, Fatheads Eyewear, Champion Oil, Cressman Sanitation, 21H.
Couple cars coming off the push truck here. Take your pick, shooters. Let's go with Sam Haferteep, 15H. He's the first one to get away there on the bottom. Driver out of Sunnyvale, Texas. And the Town Line Variety Hide Breeder Foundation Service True North .bet 15H.
Connor Morrell from Bradenton, Florida. The Tub of Towels, Amelie Oil, Moon and Dagger Tattoo, Indy Race Parts, car number 2MD.
Working into turn 3 right now, the black 48 car on the bottom of the racetrack is Danny Dietrich, driver out of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. The Randy Gass, DKW Transport, Eichert's Home Furnishing, Arrowhead Electric machine for Double D right here on the front straightaway.
Millersville, Missouri's Joe B. Miller into turn number 3. The Lewis Trucking, Miller Machine and Tool, Flying A Trailer 67 Towing, car number 51B.
Lockie Mahue and the Eikenberry 25 tonight. That's the Lumber Lounge and Garage. Haas Haulage 25, Lachlan Mahue.
Jake Swanson in the Ally Valvoline 55B from Anaheim, California.
Good to have Jake back in this car. You know, Alex Bowman healed up back in the NASCAR Cup Series race this past weekend at Charlotte. But good to have Jake kind of getting the nod to keep filling the seat as 55B. Limited wing sprint car experience, but getting better every time, and picked up a win on the non-wing side of things with USAC at the Circle City Raceway in Indianapolis just last week. Wind them up signal for Dirt Draft Group 3, 12.080 now the mark we're chasing, set by Kyle Larson in Group 2. Cole Macedo quickest of this third group right now, 7th overall, 12.345.
Brady Bacon getting up there into the 4th spot.
There he goes,
12.303.
And Haferteep lays down a nice lap too, 12.200.
So plenty of speed still in the racetrack here in this third flight of Dirt Draft Hot Laps.
Brady Bacon quickest in that group, 21H, or rather I should say Sam Haferteep Jr. quickest in that group, 12.200. Brady Bacon was second fastest in that group at a 12.303, 5th overall. And Cole Macedo also third in that group, 8th overall, 12.345. But Haferteep right there on FloRacing, 15H car on the backstretch. Third fastest overall as the 4th and final group rolls onto the speedway for Dirt Draft Hot Laps. Good to have Zeb Wise back with us after his crash at Eldora. And interesting, you know, Zebby has a knack for, if he's unfortunate enough to get hurt, his first race back usually goes pretty well for him. It happened with the USAC Midget when he won his first midget race a few years ago. And his first race back from injury at the Outlaw Speedway in New York with the All-Stars just a week or so ago, picked up the victory there. So good to have Zeb with us again in the Rudine 26. There's a look at Ryan Timms on FloRacing, and right here in front of us, driver out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, in the Sitgard Engine Oil Western Flyer Express Hample Oil 5T. Finally got going with the High Limit Series. Didn't have results that he wanted at Lakeside in 34, but made the feature at Wayne County and ultimately came away with a 19th place finish for Flying Ryan. Cars pushing off here for Group 4, Tony.
All right, cars rolling into the turn now. Looks like Austin McCarl there in that 88 car from Altoona, Iowa. Country Builders Construction, Tucker Trucking, Ochoco West, Muddy, Walker, Stealth Cam, car number 88. You saw Terry pushing him out. Terry only running a handful of races himself this year, really focusing on working on Austin's car.
There's Zeb Wise. We mentioned him already. Driver out of Angola, Indiana, the Rudine Racing, Race Rudine Foundation. Sundollar Restoration, number 26 for Zebby, rolling into turn 3.
Ryan Timms right behind him there in that DriveWFX.com. Sitgard, Western Flyer, Premier Truck Group, car number 5T.
2 19s from Hayward Motorsports in the field tonight. The black one, the 19L, that's C.J. Leary out of Greenfield, Indiana. The Indy Performance Composites Eddie Gilstrap Motors B&H Contractors machine for the former USAC Sprint Car champion.
A 10th and a 6th over the weekend at Atomic for Buddy Kofoid as he rolls down the front chute in the car number 71 from Pengrove, California. That's the Indy Race Parts DKW Transport entry.
Aaron Reitzel exiting turn 4 right now, Clute, Texas racer in the Rasmussen Service Center, Fulken Brothers Trucking, VA Electric number 8. And I believe the last car here is the white 19 from Hayward Motorsports. That's the 19G working his way out of turn 2 right now of Ayrton Geniton. And the B&H Contractors Ozark Barge and Dock. Wet Steps, number 19G. There's Ayrton. 2 MOA wins here for him a couple of years ago. White flag already waving for group number 4. It's Buddy Kofoid who's fastest, 12.254.
Ryan Timms right behind him, 12.273.
And Kofoid jumps up last lap. Just sneaks under the current track record by 1,000th of a second. 12.139 for Buddy Kofoid, so he joins Kyle Larson as the only 2 to be under the current track record in qualifying. Larson fastest in dirt draft hot laps, 12.080. Kofoid second at a 12.139. Again, the current track record at 12.140. Parker Price Miller third at a 12.173. Sam Haferteep Jr., Rico Abreu, Ryan Timms, Austin McCarl, Zeb Wise, Brady Bacon, and Tyler Courtney, the top 10. Qualifying presented by Capital Renegade is up next. Since 2010, they're the #1 toter home and sprint car trailer dealer. They also have a complete lineup of custom Super C motor coaches. Our trailer lineup ranges from vending trailers to custom car haulers, stacker trailers, and anything designed to carry multiple cars. Built by racers for racers. You can check out their complete selection online at capitalrenegade.com. Qualifying this year with the High Limit Sprint Car Series, Austin McCarl was fast time at the Lakeside Speedway. Blake Kahn, quick time at the 34 Raceway. And Kyle Larson, fastest at Wayne County on his way to a feature win. And for those of you keeping score at home, we've had 4 High Limit Sprint Car Series races dating back to last year at Putnamville, 4 different fast time qualifiers. Alex Bowman was the quick qualifier last year at Putnamville. So looking to keep the trend alive here as our friend in the Dooley and Gooseneck tries one last attempt to get it off the track, and I think he's going to. Round of applause. He finally did it. Well done. All right, we'll step aside real quick on FloRacing and get set for Capital Renegade qualifying here in just a moment from Tri-City.
All right, folks, keep getting hold of those 50-50 tickets. I think it's got to be getting close. We know it's probably over $800 now, Doug. We're going to be heading to that 1,000 mark pretty quick, it sure sounds like. So talk to those ladies up there, get your hands in the air, and get them early, often, all the chances you get tonight, and take home a nice, healthy chunk of change in your pocket here with us at Tri-City Speedway tonight. Maybe that'll be a new high limit record over there. It'd be nice to set a new high limit record in the 50-50s.
Just about ready to go, and first few cars lined up in staging off of turn number 4. Again, it'll be green second time by. And Spridge, are we doing 2 cars at a time? Okay, 2 cars at a time. So they'll come out of there in a hurry, out of the turn 4 push chute. And again, 12.140. Logan Schuhart, current track record holder. If you're just joining us, we were under that, a couple guys under that in Dirt Draft Hot Laps. So Tyler Esch and Brent Marks will be the first 2 cars scheduled to be on the track to take time. Again, this is a $300 award for quick time presented by Capital Renegade as, indeed, we get going. I guess we're only doing 1 car.
Here he comes.
Oh, here he is. All right. Going to be a little close, but first car out of turn number 4 to take the green flag from Myerstown, Pennsylvania. the M&M Painting and Construction, Baps Paints, number 19M. It's the Myerstown Missile, Brent Marks.
And also on the racetrack, driving the car number 6R, that's Tyler Esch from New Providence, Pennsylvania.
First lap for Brent Marks is a 12:188. 12:188. 12:677 for Esch, and first car out. Brent Marks, quick time, new track record, 12:040. Brent Marks lowers the mark already. 12:040. The track record has already fallen. Brent Marks, now the track record holder, but he has got 29 other cars to try and survive and hold on to that track record. Here we go, next duo coming onto the speedway. And first car out right there, the 21, driver from Higginsville, Missouri, the Casey's FVP, Andy's Frozen Custard. 21, the Blackjack, Brian Brown.
And from Brandon, South Dakota, the ACS Roofing, Zomer Trucking, Primetime Express, car number 3J, this is Dusty Zomer.
Brownie, a 5-time Knoxville 410 track champion, again coming off that 4th at Wayne County. Last time with the Heilemann Sprint Car Series. Lap 1 for Brian Brown, quick time, new track record, 12:009.
First lap time coming up for Dusty Zomer, 12:243, 12243.
We are hauling the mail. Can Brownie get to 11 seconds? He cannot. Slows down, 12:073, but a 12:009. New track record for Brian Brown.
And lap number 2 for Dusty Zomer, 12189, 12:189. Better for him on lap number 2. That puts him 3rd quickest.
All right, we are picking him up, knocking him down here. 12:009, the new mark to beat, as Justin Sanders rolls onto the speedway from Aromas, California. The Swindell Speed Lab, Victory Fuel, J. Davidson Scrap Metal, number 39 for Justin Sanders.
And from Visalia, California, the High Plains Building Division's Mobile One, Lubbock Record Service, March and Cattle Company, Wilson Record Service, Carbon Safety 11 of Corey Eliason.
White flag already waving Justin Sanders. And didn't have a time come up there for Sanders. There it is, 12:181, 3rd quickest for the 39.
First lap time coming up for Corey Eliason, 12:144, 12144.
And Eliason off the pace on the back straightaways. The checkered flag flies for Sanders, 12:027, 12027. Corey Eliason, 12:144, and slowed on the backstretch of his second lap and didn't get a time, but his first lap good enough for 4th quickest. Brian Brown, 12:009. Justin Sanders, second at a 12:027. Next qualifier from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania, the C&B Rigging J&S Classics Valley Supply, number 39M, it's Anthony Macri.
And from Sapulpa, Oklahoma, the DriveWFX.com, Smiley's Racing Products, CSR Garage, Sage Fruit, Schoenfeld, 52 of Blake Hahn.
Anthony Macri, a full 4-time winner this year. And high limit, World of Outlaw, and local competition as he works out of turn number 4. White flag, lap 1 for Macri. 4th quick, 12:047, 12047.
First lap time coming up for Blake Hahn is 6th quickest, 12163, 12:163.
Checkered flag for Macri. Lap 2, it's quick time, new track record at an 11:991. What a lap, Anthony Macri into the 11-second bracket, the first one to do it tonight, 11:991.
And lap number 2 for Blake Hahn, 12:182. That's good enough for 6th quickest.
Who's got what it takes now to join Macri in the 11-second bracket? This guy might. He's pretty good here from Kokomo, Indiana. The Chalk Sticks High Performance Lubricant Slates Shock Technology. 9P, it's the law firm, Parker Price Miller.
And from Arlington, Tennessee, the FSR, Engler Machine and Tool, Estelle Truck Repair. Car number 23B, that's Brian Bell.
PPM, a winner here with MOA in 2016. Had a second here with the Outlaws last month. White flag for Parker Price Miller, 5th quick. 12:133 on his first lap, 12133.
First lap time for Bell, 9th quickest, 12:472, 12472.
At a 4, checkered flag, Parker Price Miller. His second lap is better, 5th quick still, 12:067.
And lap number 2 for Brian Bell is 9th quickest, 12:285, 12285.
So PPM in the 9P, 5th fastest. Brian Bell, 9th fastest in the 23B. 11:991, still the mark to beat set by Anthony Macri as our next 2 cars pull onto the speedway and up to pace already from Olive Branch, Mississippi, the NOS Energy Drink West Tennessee Expediting. Easy go, number 17, it's Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
And from Knoxville, Iowa, driving the QTC, Stivers Ford Schilling Excavation, J&J Auto Racing, car number 22, that's Riley Goodnow. Riley Goodnow in the 22.
Stenhouse, a two-time winner this year in 360 competition at the Talladega Short Track. First lap time for Stenhouse is 10th quick, 12.408, 1.2408.
First lap time for Riley is 11th quickest, 12.554. Took him third at Jacksonville last weekend.
Out of 4, checkered flag for Stenhouse. It is a little slower, 12.512. He'll take his first lap, 12.408.
And lap number 2 for Riley is better, still 11th quick, 12.498, 1.2498.
So it's 10th for Stenhouse at a 12.408, 11th for Goodnow, 12.498, as another NOS car onto the speedway. This is the two-time defending All-Star Circuit of Champions titleist from Indianapolis, the NOS Energy Drink Z-Max. Elliott's Custom Trailers at Kart 7 BC at Sunshine, Tyler Courtney.
And from St. Helena, California, the Rico Abreu, Kerbagajanian, El Bandito, Yankee Tequila. Car number 24, this is Rico Abreu.
Tyler Courtney, as we said, midget sprint car winner here with USAC. Lap number 1 for Sunshine is 9th quick, 12.204, 1.2204.
First lap time for Rico Abreu, 5th quick, 12.046, 1.2046.
Oh, Courtney got tight, bounced up the hill there through 3 and 4 and slowed down on lap 2, 12.262. First lap, 10th quick, 12.204.
And lap number 2 for Rico Abreu is a new track record, 11.940, 1.1940. Rico Abreu laying it down on lap 2.
All righty, how about Rico? Next qualifier, driver from Waco, Texas, working his way down the backstretch in the Bush's Chicken Iron Wolf. Easy print number 9, the quickest chicken. Here's Chase Randall.
And on the track as well from Elk Grove, California, the Finley Farms, Volkins Brothers Trucking, JVI Group, HendrickCars.com, 57 of Young Money, Kyle Larson.
Randall been so fast, made the World of Outlaws with his first start through the heat race here last month. Lap number 1 for Randall's 11th quick, 12.231.
First lap time for Kyle Larson, 12.078, 12.078, that's 7th quick.
Lap number 2 for Randall's better, 10th quick, 12.163.
And lap number 2 for Kyle, 12.106, 1.2106. So Rico Abreu, the new track record holder, 11.940, the mark to beat.
Top 7 right now, all under the old track records. That shows you how much speed is in this racetrack right now. Out on the speedway in the Eikenberry 25, the Lumber Lounge and Garage, Haas Haulage number 25. Here's Lachlan McHugh.
And from Lemoore, California, the 50-year shingles, Home Pro Roofing, Duration Shingles, 50-year, car number 50-year, that's Cole Macedo. Cole Macedo in the 50-year.
Lachlan McHugh out of turn number 4. Lap number 1 is 13th, 12.230.
And first lap time for Cole is 8th quickest, 12.140.
Checkered flag waving the 25. Lachlan McHugh, his second lap is a touch better. Still 13th, 12.191.
Second time around for Cole Macedo is better as well, 12.120. That's good enough for 8th quick.
All right, about 10 cars left here as our next 2 pull onto the speedway. Veteran racer from the state of Pennsylvania out of Gettysburg, and the Randy Gass DKW Transport, Eichert's Home Furnishing, Aero Electric. Number 48 here is Double D, Danny Dietrich.
And from Anaheim, California, the Ally, Valvoline 55B, that's Jake Swanson.
Dietrich fourth at the Weikert at Port Royal on Memorial Day weekend. Checkered for a white flag, I should say, excuse me. Lap 1 for Dietrich, 12.153, 10th quick.
First lap time for Swanson, 18th quickest, 12.436.
Out of 4, Danny Dietrich sees the checkered flag. Lap number 2, it's better, 6th quick, 12.064.
And lap number 2 for Jake Swanson, 12.369, 1.2369, 17th in the standings.
And a 6th for Danny Dietrich there, 12.064. Next qualifier calls Broken Arrow, Oklahoma home. And the TKH Motorsports Dahmer Powertrain Fatheads Eyewear Chalk Sticks number 21H. Here's the Macho Man, Brady Bacon.
And from Sunnyvale, Texas, in the cigarport.ca, TrueNorth.bet, High Breeder Foundation, Townline Variety, Ackland Insurance 15H. This is Sam Haferteep Jr.
Bacon, a 2-time MOA winner here, 10th with the Outlaws last month. Out of 4, white flag for the Macho Man. Here's the time. It is down the list a little bit, 16th, 12.241.
First lap time for Hafer Team 13th, quickest 12:183, 1:2:183.
Bacon bump to 17th. Lap 2, is it better? It is much better. 9th quick, 12:109, 1:2:109 for Bacon.
And lap number 2 for Hafer Teep is 12th, 12:152, 1:2:152.
So 9th for Bacon, 12th for Hafer Teep there. Still chasing Rico Abreu at an 11:940 as our next qualifier pulls onto the speedway. Driver from Palmetto, Florida, and the Amelie Oil Tub of Towels, number 2 MD, it's Connor Morrell.
And from Millersville, Missouri, the Lewis Trucking, Engler Machine and Tool flying a trailer 67 towing 51B, that's Joe B. Miller.
Connor Morrell, the B main winner at Lakeside, had a 19th place finish in the feature for his best high limit result. Good to have him back with us again after a tough tumble at 34. Lap number 1 for Connor Morrell, also down the list, 21st, 12:4:22.
Joe B. Miller, a 12:631, a Power Eye winner earlier this season. That's 23rd quick.
Checkered flag, lap 2 for Morrell slows down, 12:4:44. First one a touch better, 12:4:22.
And Joe B. Miller, 12:471, improves on lap number 2, still 22nd on the speed chart.
And 21st for Connor Morrell as we work into our final group of cars, final 6 or 7 of them here. And first one up to speed is the 88 car driver working into 1 and 2 now out of Altoona, Iowa. The Country Builders Construction, Tucker Trucking, Ochako West Lumber, number 88, it's Austin McCarl.
And from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the Sit Car, Drive WFX, Durst Western Flyer Express 5T, that's Ryan Timms. Ryan, a winner at Jacksonville in April.
McCarl, a winner in 360 ASCS competition at Lakeside this past weekend. Lap number 1 is a pretty good one. See if we can find him. 11th quick, 12:121 for McCarl.
Ryan Timms, 12:219, his first lap.
Checkered flag for McCarl, better. How about this 4th quick, 12:025, 12:025 for Austin McCarl, P4.
And lap number 2 for Ryan Timms, still 19th quickest, 12:270.
All right, a nice welcome back to the High Limit Series for Austin McCarl, 12:025. Aaron Reisel is up next, driver out of Clute, Texas. And the Ridge & Sons Racing, Rasmussen Service Center, Fulken Brothers Trucking, VA Electric, number 8.
And from Pen Grove, California, the Indy Race Parts, car number 71, this is Buddy Kofoid.
Reitzel with his best high limit result of the year, 7th at Wayne County. And out of 4, looking at the white flag, lap number 1 for Reitzel is 12th quickest, 12:132.
And first lap time for Buddy, 12:314. Buddy picked up a 9th in his first visit to Knoxville just a couple weeks ago.
Already rounding turn 4, checkered flag for Reitzel, 12:272, slows down first lap, 12:132, still 12th quick.
And much better for Buddy on lap number 2, 15th quickest, 12:160, jumps up the charts, 12:160.
Next couple of cars pulling onto the speedway. First one, the white 26, is the driver out of Angola, Indiana, in the Rudine Racing, Race Rudine Foundation, Sundollar Restoration, number 26, it's Wise.
And from Greenfield, Indiana, one of the 2 Hayward cars, a Hayward Motorsports Bird, B&H Contractors. Car number 19 now, this is C.J. Leary.
Zev, as we said, a winner at Outlaw Speedway with the All-Stars a couple weeks ago. Also won at Williams Grove, their season opener. Lap 1 for Zebby is 21st, 12:208.
First lap time for CJ is 27th quick, 12:470.
Zeb Wise out of 4, checkered flag. Lap number 2 is slower, 12:246. 21st on the first lap, 12:208.
And lap number 2 for CJ is a 12:265. Better on lap number 2, 12:265.
Final car, final qualifier onto the speedway by himself. And it's a driver out of Gravois Mills, Missouri, in Hayward Motorsports, B&H Contractors, Ozark Barge and Dock Wet Steps, number 19G. This is Ayrton Genitin. And out of 4, he'll see the green flag. Third generation racer, won at Knoxville last year. A 2-time MOA winner here in 2021. Works his way out of 4, white flag for Ayrton Genitin is 24th, 12:267, 12:267. Good to have a couple cars here from Hayward Motorsports. Saw teammate C.J. Leary out just a moment ago as well. Checkered flag, lap 2 is slower, 12:462, 24th for Genitin, 12:267. Well, how about it? With a new track record, an 11:940, your Capital Renegade quick time qualifier tonight. How about a hand for Rico Abreu?
Anthony Macri, second quick, 11.991. Brian Brown, third fast, 12.009. Austin McCarl, fourth quick, 12.025. Justin Sanders, fifth quick, 12.027. Then Brent Marks was sixth. Danny Dietrich, seventh. Parker Price Miller in the eighth spot. Kyle Larson, ninth. And Brady Bacon rounds out the top 10 with a 12.109.
Cole Macedo is 11th. Aaron Reitzel, 12th. Corey Eliason, 13th. Sam Haferteep Jr., 14th. Buddy